O Key of David, and Center of the house of Israel, who does open and shuts, who does shut and no man opens. Come and lead forth from his prison the captive, sitting in darkness and in the shadow of death.
O Key of David and scepter, ruler of the house of Israel, who opens and no man shuts, who shuts and no man opens. Come and lead forth from his prison the captive, sitting in darkness and in the shadow of death. We hear another version of that from Jesus, who says, whose sins are forgiven, they are forgiven. Who opens, who shuts. Keys. We have keys for the bed and breakfast. We have the original skeletal key. Each one, of course, has its own number. And we have the swipe card. Keys used to be essential for cars. Now there's buttons that you push or something like that. They're also keys. I know something about keys. I should even know more about keys that are on my keychain. The specificity of a key. When I just visited the mother house in Germany again, in my cell was this cupboard, just a low cupboard, probably only about 36 inches high. Inside, of course, was a date of 1735, and the lock mechanism inside was about so big. It was just amazing that just to open and close a cupboard door had a key mechanism that complex. And what is so special about a locksmith? A locksmith is someone who figures out the key, the specificity of unlocking a locked space. Jesus is the ultimate key to our life. Jesus has the key to our past that can still hold us in bondage, has the key to our present that looks like, how are we ever going to get out of whatever situation we're in? He has the key to the future, that future where he is more Lord and master of our life, because he has access to greater parts of our life.
Waiting in silence, waiting in hope, we are your people, we long for new life. O Key of David, open our hearts, give us new vision, Lord, Maranatha.
I've mentioned before that the Church, the Universal Church, sings these O antiphons with greater solemnity in this last days before Christmas. But also those of you who attend daily Mass hear these O antiphons every day for the gospel acclamation, or if you watch Mass on TV. So I encourage you just to have an extra ear to hear these O antiphons. And it's amazing the keys that God has to get into our hearts. Very surprising keys. Keys where we think, someone just shared the other day that he had called and asked us for a special prayer intention, and he said the prayer was miraculously answered. He said miraculously. There was no way that prayer request could have been answered. We can all recall those aha moments where God found a key to a situation. We said, oh God, I don't know either what good can come out of this. I don't even know how I can survive this. But you have the key, and you are the key. You are the key to our hearts. This morning in one of the Psalms, we sang about Jesus is the rock of our salvation. Sometimes I've thought I'd rather have a teddy bear, something a little bit more cuddly, but then the thought struck me the first time this morning that I'm so grateful we don't have a rock for our salvation. We have a person. We have somebody who has our skin on, somebody who had our emotions, someone who experienced life as we experienced. He didn't get to sidestep the unpleasant parts of life, but by not sidestepping them, he took our unpleasant sides of life and united them with his and made them salvific, made them a key also to greater union with him, and for him for greater union with us.
O come,